So in this video, we're gonna create a web page and we're gonna link the web page with the database. So whatever we input the data in the web page, it will link with the database and it will store in the database. So this is the page which is as bike rental and the two categories, which is the commutator or the sports. So we select either one of it, like extra bike gears, quantity of any size, then packaging, fresh, the next. Uh, so after that we have the entire shipping information. So for that we have the first name, so we'll get a name, the last name, street, address, city, zip code, phone number, email, and the shipping as express or standard. So we get the data on the previous page as commutator, sports bike helmet, medium, and fresh. So when we click next, we have the database as whatever is there we have selected. So in the code we have the title as bike rental, which is this bike rental, and we have the style with the positioning of the title, the image, and the text. After that we have the banner, the over banner. So banner and the over banner. Then we have the item category, which is the commutator, bike type, the heading, and the categories as the commutator or sports bike. So we have two different categories, and for that, after that we have the another class for extra bike gears. So we made it as class over rim, so over image, type checkbox, and value sports bike. So we give both for the commutator and the sports bike. After this we have the as style equals position absolute top 550 pixel, margin left 200 pixel, and margin bottom 50. So this is for the extra bike gears, and to input as a checkbox we use type as radio, values helmet, and name as radio buttons. And after that we have the quantity, and which we give input type as number, then name as quantity. After that we have the uh, what sizes we want, like full, medium, or small, or the packaging as fresh one, the used one, or packing one. So after that we use input type as submit, name submit, value next. So it will go to the next page. So for the next page we create a session as we start a session, and we keep its title as online shopping. And after that online shopping we give the first name as style, color red, the last name, the color red, and the address. So for the city, for the name and first name and last name we gave a type text and name as F name and L name, and required as placeholder. So it will show the name. After that we have the street address and the address line too. So it will be same as we give for the first name and the last name, and it will have the input type as text, name as S name, and placeholder we have the my street, which is shown here. So we'll give like different data and informations for the city, state. We will give different options. For that we use type as text and name as city, placeholder as city. So for this this option will create a span, and within the span we have different categories at Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Maharashtra, and then we have the zip code, phone number, and email address. Then within PHP we post all the information what we feed in these boxes and echo it to the next page. Give any values. So these data will be input to the next page. So we'll have the data here. So for the third page, we created another session. We created a session, started it, and and title a page as page 3. Within that, we echo the name, the address, the postal address, the state, pin code, and phone number and email ID. After that, we have the T head, which contains item description, size, quantity, color, and the amount. And for the first one, we use the session. So we use session as any data we change in the any data is changed during the first page, so it will affect to the last page. So if we select any options like to select only the commutator bike, so it will change the data and it will show and the last page the single data like what we chose. And after that we created another PHP which contains the name, which this is for creating the data in the database. So for that we write $name host as fname, and the address one as name, address 2 as add, city as city, then quantity as session quantity, because this session we have taken this quantity we have taken from the first page, and these data we have taken from the second page. So for connecting with the SQL command line, we write connect CONN MySQLi connect localhost root and enter. Then query equals MySQLi query the insert into the table name and the required information what we want to display as name, address, city, quantity, values, $name, $address 1, address 2, city, quantity. Then MySQLi query connect query. So as you can see, we have created a database as name, address, city, quantity. So due to some problem, I was not able to connect with the SQL command line. Because of that, I won't be able to show how the data is being stored in the database. So thank you.